ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing New Leaf Diaries. 7 p.m. Ooh, yo Dale, I don't tell you enough how grateful I am for you, so I'm writing you this letter, you rock. Thanks for being my friend. By the way, can we come play hide and seek soon? I get to hide, baby. They always get to hide, I never get to hide. Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing well. This video is a tiny, itsy little bit late. Basically, here's going to be the plan for today's video. I'm going to go around and do stuff like talking to villagers and doing their requests without saying, like, reading their stuff out, because I'm going to try and talk to you guys while I do this and see how this turns out. But yeah, today is the 24th of June 2015. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, 7 p.m. music. I'll tell you why that is. I have been out since 6:30 a.m. today. I had to drive 90 miles away to a place called Bishop Stortford, right outside near where the London Stansted Airport is, for a training course. Basically, it's to get my personal alcohol vendor's license or something like that for work. They sort of pressured me into it to a point where I couldn't have just said no, unfortunately. Because I really didn't want to do it, but it gets them off my back. Plus, it would be kind of ironic if, you know, because they pay for me to get it, right? They pay for me to get this license thing, and it's something which will stay with me for life. And it's going to be like an advantage if I have it, and I apply for a new job which sells alcohol, because the shop I currently work in does. Yeah, basically I have literally about 15 minutes ago just got back from this place called Bishop Stortford, and that is why I have only just started to record today's episode, and why it is currently 9 minutes past 7 p.m. So yeah, I apologize, this video is going to be slightly late, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do about that. How much inventory space have I got? Not a lot. Can you get rid of these carnations? For some reason I've got a bunch of red carnations. But yeah, thank you to everyone that wished me well for my job interview. Well, not my job interview, my trial shift, which I had on Saturday. That went extremely well. If you didn't know, I had a trial shift as part of my interview at Costa Coffee last weekend. Hi Fauna, how's it going? And it was 6 hours. I was really nervous about it. But oh, here we go. Yeah, I was really nervous about it, but like the second I got, or well, as soon as like the guy that interviewed me before, he's the area manager, as soon as he sort of sat me down to talk me through what was going to happen, he was just like, don't worry, we're not going to get you anywhere near the coffees, like, and I was just like absolutely relieved. I was just like, whew, no coffees, well, no making coffees for me. He said what he wanted to do was see how I interact with the staff and the customers, to try and see like the real me. And I was just like, you mean you want me to stand behind a till and, you know, like process all of the orders for customers? I can do that. I get paid to do that currently. I'll do that for you. And no, apparently he was really impressed with the way like the way I acted towards customers, and my enthusiasm for the job. Apparently the team were very appreciative of how I was working and what I was doing. I didn't just do stuff on the till, you know, I was helping like prepare food orders as well, chopping up like cooked paninis and grilled sandwiches, as you call it in the Americas. Oops, no, I didn't mean to do that. What else did I have to do? I had to like plate up cakes and stuff like that, and take food orders out to customers. I also had to do a bit of dishwashing for a bit, which wasn't as sort of manual as it sounds. It's literally load up the dishwasher, wait a couple of minutes, and then sort of stack them back where they belong. And there was one point where we had to walk, or one of the guys who I was working with made these cooler drinks. Basically, if you don't know what a Costa cooler is, it's kind of like a crushed ice drink. And this was a new thing which Costa's has created or come up with, called the Mango Creamy Cooler. And so we had this tray of samples, and we had to wander around the town a little bit. And when I say wander around the town, I mean literally just outside the store, because these didn't last long. And I was tasked with trying to to pitch these mango creamy cooler samples to customers. And of course, being Costa Coffee, you know, you're giving out free Costa Coffee stuff. It doesn't take long for people to come up and think, oh, free Costas. But no, apparently I did very well, sort of. The other guy was holding the tray, and I would like pitch to the customers or potential customers these creamy coolers, and they were all gone within about a minute and a half. It was insane. There was like a full tray of it and everything. It was a lot of money. It was great, but no, I was absolutely blown away by how friendly everybody was working with me, and just generally the atmosphere of it. You know, before I was sort of like a bit about the whole thing, because I was just like, you know, the reason why I went for the assistant manager job was so that I could sit in an office away from customers and away from staff. But seeing how like this whole company works, well, not the company works, but how this particular store and this particular team worked, I was just like, where did those 6 hours go? But no, but don't you dare. It's going to be a white one. It's a red one. Never mind. It's going to die. I don't know. It would be so much quicker if I just used my shovel, but never mind. So yeah, the trial shift went extremely well. I have my final interview with them this Saturday before I go to my actual work. And what I have to do is I'm going to be given 6 structured interview questions, which he's going to ask absolutely everybody who is applying for this job. Sorry, just concentrating. And basically, afterwards, I've got to do a mini presentation, about 5 or 10 minutes, for both him and the manager of the new store, which, you know, I've worked with now, and I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, I've got to do like this mini presentation, and the presentation is how I am going to organize my own training if I was successful with this interview. Yeah, how I would organize my own training with the help of my or with the support of the training store. So, you know, if I'm accepted, and say I'm going to store X over by wherever, I don't know how to explain it without saying where I live. But yeah, I have to sort of present, and it's basically sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on words while talking. It's not working. So apparently it's just to judge my communication skills, which is completely ironic considering I just shut down completely. And I said completely about 3 times in that sentence. Yeah, it's basically to judge my my communication skills to see if the people who I'm talking to, i.e. the area manager and the manager, to see if they sort of can follow along with what I produce and what I structure. So that's going to be interesting. I've got that, I think, 8:45 AM Saturday morning. Of course, if it's AM, it's morning. Oh! I found the pitfall seed. So, as per suggestion, gonna plant this somewhere where I can never fall in it. Well, I guess I can fall in it back here, but I was gonna plant it behind the town sign. So yeah, so that's 8:45. I've got to do that, and it's about hour and 15-minute drive away from where I live. So I'll have to get up at like 6:30 o'clock. 6:30 o'clock. Good job, Dale. And oh, will I? Oh, I can't plant it there. I can plant it there though. Yeah, so I'll have to get up at about 6:30. Drive down to this place, and then have the interview, which shouldn't last longer than half an hour. And then drive home, and then I think at 1 or 1:30 I've got work, like my actual proper job. And when I say actual proper job, I mean my current job, which I'm not looking, or which I don't like. The one which just paid for me to get an alcohol license. Like, seriously, that's one of the reasons, and I know this is really, like, I don't know, not exactly stupid, but I want to swear. I want to use a swear word, and you know exactly what swear word I'm going to use. One of those heads, yeah, you know what I mean? Thing to do. Because my company has paid for me to get this personal alcohol license, and I just sort of said, yeah, okay, I'll do it, with the intention of not staying at this company for very much longer. So I was a bit naughty there, but at the same time, this company has done some very, very frustrating things to me and wasted my time on multiple occasions and haven't paid me for work on lots of occasions. And I'm going to stop talking about that now, because otherwise it's going to be a rant. And you guys don't watch this to listen to the rant. I had the time capsule, didn't I? There we go. Bury it. Ha 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 ha. So yeah, that's currently where I am sitting. By the way, it's time for a comment of the episodes. Let's do that real quick. It says, so after I watched this video, I visited Moriwood's Dream Town. By the way, I completely forgot to update the dream code last time, so I'm very sorry. I'll do that again after this episode, I promise. Where were we? All of your villagers said, I don't know Mayor Dale very well, alternatively I miss Mayor Dale, but I do know that he's a flower fan. Seems funny considering most of your videos recently have been working with the gardens around town. Maybe in the new episodes you can balance gardening with your villager errands. Your villagers apparently seem to miss you. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I've done it this way, and as well as I wanted to talk about stuff. So that's how I've been sort of trying out this new thing this episode. Plus I didn't really have anything planned for this episode since, like, I've been away for the entire day. Like, man, I got up 13 hours ago. So yeah, I've been trying, like, this new thing where I walk around town doing stuff while talking about other things, and it seems to be working quite well so far. So yeah, I know I need to sort of interact with my villagers more. Also, a lot of people are getting rather, I wouldn't say angry or annoyed, but upset or worried that no, I won't do fishing stuff or bug catching stuff on camera unless it's like a firefly, because I can see fireflies. What was I saying? Oh, I completely forgot. Something about the town, gardening, plans. Oh yeah, no, people are getting a bit, like, worried and upset that the series will be ending. It's gonna end sometime this year, probably not in a couple of months. It'll be late this year, don't worry. A lot of people are sort of, again, concerned it's gonna end, and apparently this is the only decent Let's Play of it, and I thank you for saying that, it's very kind. And, they're worried that, or, well, they just want the series to continue, but, you know, once I finish the town, what else is there to do, you know? And a lot of people saying the park is nowhere near completion. Yeah, I know. That's the reason why this series is still going, because of the park. So there you go. Once the park is finished, that's probably when I'm gonna end the series. But, you know, Cole still has to suggest this thinking... That was weird. Cole still has to suggest this thinking climbing frame. Yeah, like, look, we got a sign pointing to the park with a climbing frame on it. And there's no climbing frame in the park. What's up with that? I don't know. Let's go see Cole. See what's up with him. But yeah, so this episode is a little bit late, and I apologize. Cole's not even in his house, is he? No. So I apologize for that. It really couldn't be helped. I mean, I guess I could have recorded it this morning at like 4 AM and then like processed it ready, but there wouldn't be any villagers around, and this whole thing wouldn't have worked. Do I have anything in my pockets yet? No. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Also, my schedule is going to be changing very soon, as in next week on my channel, because City Skylines is finishing. I did have the schedule written down, but unfortunately I've completely forgotten it. I've got a feeling Monday was going to be Heart Gold. No, that's not right. Monday is, yeah, Monday, all these ones are going to be like at 7:30 PM GMT, by the way, and there's only going to be 7 uploads a week, rather than 9. I'm going back to 1 time slot the weekend, or 2 time slots at the weekend, 1 per day. So Fantasy Life on Monday, Heart Gold on Tuesday, on Wednesday is of course going to be New Leaf still, Thursday is going to be Heart Gold again, Friday is going to be Fantasy Life, Saturday is going to be a mystery new series, oh boy, get excited, and Sunday is going to be another episode of Heart Gold. So you've got 1 New Leaf Diaries, 1 mystery new series, and you've got 2 Fantasy Life and 3 Heart Gold, so there you go. But get restless at night, yeah, because I'm busy doing stuff like this. When I lived in Fatcham, there was a kid named Lola. He always had this, Lola was a he, kind of weird new face vibe going on. We wouldn't get along very well, but I suppose my impression of him might have been different if we'd hung out more. See, oh, mosquito. I don't want my villagers to say this about me. you know. Melba, yeah, Melba can go because I don't want her here anymore. Anyway, I want to also say thank you to, pardon me, I'm burping because I've just, like I said, I just got in and I've just like, I need something fizzy, I need caffeine. But yeah, I want to say thank you to everyone who did the task which I set them last week to post a nice comment on the next video they watched. Hopefully you did that. Hopefully you all did that and you didn't just type, you know, the word of the comment or the comment word of the day in there. Just to try and score brownie points with me. It doesn't work like that, people. This is, you know, I'm trusting you with this. Trust is a two-way street here. So yeah, I'm really not sure what word we can use for the comment of the episode. How about luck? And I promise you, I'm not trying to fish for compliments or fish for good vibes here. But maybe you could wish me luck for my final job interview this weekend, you know? Assistant manager of Costa Coffee would be quite good. Imagine, you know, if I'm currently at this, or, you know, the job I'm currently at is kind of sucky, and the pay is sucky, the hours are sucky. And if I've managed to afford, like, this new microphone setup on that pay, imagine how awesome my quality is going to be if I'm assistant manager in Costa Coffee, you know, just say. Now, maybe you got your exam results back and you're extremely lucky because you didn't revise with what you got, or maybe you just, maybe you're just feeling lucky for another reason. I don't know. Use the word luck or some variant of that somewhere in your comment to let me know that you made it all the way to the end of the episode, and I shall say thank you very much for watching. Now, of course, we'll see you all in the next episode. Yeah, that's it, I'm afraid, guys. No more today. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next time. It's a firefly.